Hi everyone, Jenni Burke here from the Gentle Way of Hatha. After 2 weeks off, it has been a nice 2 weeks off, but I did not plan on taking a 2 week break from YouTube. That just kind of happened because life is like that. This video is just a little update. I had my 46th birthday on August 25th, and so we did a little trip to visit some family in Perth, Ontario. And it was a great getaway, but in the sense of the reality of living with fibromyalgia, I am really getting to know my body and what I'm able to do and maybe unable to do, or at least need to learn to travel a little differently. So, and I want to talk a little bit too about things I've been doing to help my body and a little bit of self-care. So, anyways, the trip was lovely. And of course, as things go when you're traveling, there's a lot of eating out. So, of course, day one was Pizza Hut, day two was McDonald's, Tim Hortons in between. By the time we were driving home, day three, I was in so much pain. I was driving, I had a migraine. I felt my whole body was just inflamed. I had stomach pain. I felt like I was going to throw up. I would have thought I had a flu, except that my son was fine. He didn't have anything. So I'm thinking, yep, this is just lifestyle, fibromyalgia, got to learn to work with it. Got home, spent a good 24 hours on the couch recovering, and thought, it's time for a fresh start. So, as I mentioned in a previous video, I have also been off my medication. So, that likely didn't help prevent the pain that I was feeling. So, in lieu of the medication, I've started taking a magnesium supplement, and I am finding it to be quite helpful. It's a magnesium glycerate, 200 milligrams, and I just take one capsule a day. And amazingly, since I started taking it, the pain in my hands has disappeared. And that's interesting because when I was on my amitriptyline, so my prescription meds for the fibromyalgia, it did help with general pain. I felt a little more ease in my body, but my hand pain never went away. So I'm actually finding the magnesium to be more beneficial in the end than the medication. But the challenge now is I need to learn to prevent the flare-ups. And I think I'll be able to do that through diet and lifestyle changes, keeping stress low, low, low. Um, yeah, so anyways, this practicing of self-care. So since being home, I have been eating better. I went for a massage, which has helped release a lot of like long-term tension that I think I've been holding for months. And I've also been more into my exercise routines again. So I'm trying to keep it short, simple, not pushing too hard because I know that causes me to flare up. But I've been walking each morning, just, anywhere from 15 minutes to 40 minutes, never a full hour. That's too much for me, especially if it's consistent without a break. Um, Stretching in the mornings, yoga. And I started doing some HIIT again. So I do a resistance band exercise. It's about 15 minutes long, and an abs one, which is also a HIIT one. It's only 5 minutes. I did it yesterday and I am sore today, um, but not in flare-up. So that's good. Just sore abs. Um, yeah, and then I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about, how to manage health, chronic pain, body pain, and I've started drinking organic turmeric tea, just 1 cup a day, which again, I think it helps. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it tastes fine, so I've been going with that. And dark chocolate with almonds in it. So if I get that sweet tooth, instead of going for cakes or donuts or whatever the sweet tooth is. I feel like the dark chocolate is a good substitute for the sweet tooth. Healthier and doesn't taste as good, but it's not too bad. It does the trick. And it definitely leaves me feeling satisfied. So I just have to have like 1 or 2 pieces of it. I feel like the sweet tooth passes, and that's good. So overall, even though I kind of have this dull ache that's returned, I do feel overall much better in my mood, much better in my emotions. I have a lot more motivation, a lot more focus. It's easier to stay on track. I'm finding now that the meds are like really out of my system. I feel like I'm back to myself, back to normal, and I'm just doing everything I can to help myself stay on track. And I'm looking forward to getting back to my teaching routine because it's been 2 weeks off of that as well. So back to yoga classes tonight. And before I end the video, I just want to ask, what are your go-tos for your self-care? So if you're feeling burned out or if you're dealing with chronic pain, what are ways that help you that might help others? Let us know in the comments. Thanks, guys. Namaste.